Welcome back to More Sip the Tally. I'm your host, Coach Evans, and today we're going to take a look at DeAndre Swift. Rushed for 175 yards on 28 carries as the Eagles defeated the Vikings on Thursday night. And even though this video is going to focus on DeAndre Swift, it's really DeAndre Swift and the Eagles O-line, because most of these yards came off one play, well, one type of play. And we're going to take a look at that type of play coming up right now. All right, let's start here. Again, and the play that I mentioned in the to open it up is the inside zone. We got about 8 or 9 clips, all inside zone except for once. For one, I'm sorry. There's one variation of outside zone in here, and I'll show you when we get to it. But the Philadelphia Eagles O-line put on a clinic with inside zone, and DeAndre Swift showed good patience, good burst, and good vision. Let's get into it. All end zone shots. That's the blocking scheme, and you see those guys are going to pretty much execute that to perfection. And that's what they do. They know who they got, they communicate well up front, and they get a hat on a hat. And as a running back, that's all you can ask your O-line to do. Get a hat on a hat and let me do my thing. You see them working to get a hat on a hat. They done split the defense in half already. Look at that huge hole right up the middle. The patience to kind of set it up to see what the linebacker's going to do. And look, he baited them. Baited them to push inside because that's where the hole was opening up. He pressed it, pressed it, pressed it. See the linebacker jump inside, and he jumped out. Easy. And this is one of the instances where you see drills translate into the game. So right here, there's a drill, and you see that at the combine where the running back jumps over the bags, and then you'll see the coach or whatever, he'll turn the bag one way or the other, and the running back is supposed to go the opposite direction. That's all this is. And in this case right here, this hat right here is the bag. He's just going to go opposite of that bag. So this is an instance where a drill you actually see in the game. Bag pop inside, you go outside. That's simple. The great patience, great vision on this play. Here, another inside zone. Everybody's going, the way we taught it, 45-degree step, attack the inside number. And we call it inside number drive. So you're trying to get your hands on that inside number and drive so it can cross your face and get back into the gap. That's what you're trying to do. That's the quick version of it. Look at that. Man, I'm telling you, when them guys get a hat on a hat, and look at the defense already starting to split. All right, look at that gap. Hat on a hat. The kick out over here helps. This kick out right here, this helps. Oh, it splits the defense. And you just hit it. This is simple. This is great O-line play, and this is easy for a running back. And now at that point, you just got to make somebody miss. You got to be a back. But great job by the O-line of getting a hat on the hat. And they did this all game long, especially in that second half. And you see the combo in the middle, come on up to the linebacker, and everybody else taken care of. Just get a hat on a hat, let the back do his thing. See, they pushed everybody to the right. So you kind of got a spot here. Let's see what Swift does with it. He presses it and realizes that he can't hit it because you got 96 just closing down. So he just decides to bounce that thing. And because everybody got a hat on a hat, 65, Lane Johnson out there and push the guy in. Devontae out there blocking. No block, no rock, baby. Look at the receiver. No block, no rock. Every big play got to have receivers blocking down the field, or it don't turn into a big play. You may get 15, 20 yards, but if your receiver's not blocking down the field, unless you just split that joint right down the middle, you ain't getting a big game. No block, no rock. Now we got ace. 2 tight ends, 1 back. Ace formation. You're going to get split zone. It's still inside zone, but it's a variation. Because what they've been doing is having this guy right here block out. Well, they're going to bring him all the way across the formation, as you can see from the illustration. And everybody else is going to zone step to the left and do their job. You got a hat on the hat. Look at that. Hat on the hat. Only unblocked person is this defensive end over here to the right. And the tight end that's coming across the formation about to get him. And all Swift got to do is hit this thing right down here. Because watch the hole open. It's forming now. I see it. But watch it open. It's going to end up almost right down that hash. See? Right down that hash. All you had to do was kind of the little hezzy gave him the patience he needed, this little hesitation step. Then your other tight end, finish the combo and get up to the second level. I'm telling you, their O-line is top tier. And Swift, with his patience and allowed them to do their job, ended up with 175 yards. He was workhorse-like Thursday night. 28 carries, 175 yards. Again, they're going to split the defense with the backside tight end. Everybody else inside zone and right. No, this outside. This is the one outside zone. My bad, I was wrong. This is the outside zone. Different track. It's a different track. Now you're trying to get to the outside. The steps are different and everything. But you still got to have one person to split the defense. Look at the whole forming. Right there. You see it? Right off of Jason Kelce. Right off of Jason Kelce. Travis's brother. Yeah, that guy. And he's probably the best center in the game. Look at what Kelce's doing right here. He's opening it up, and then you got this guy kind of having to turn back to split the defense, and Swift just got to find the hole, stick that right foot in the ground, and get north and south. You see it a little late, but again, the bag drill. The bag drill. You got this guy coming here, so I got to go there. That's the bag drill all over again. Stick your foot in the ground and get north and south, Swift. There it is. There it is. Break one tackle. Run through a little arm tackle. That was the outside zone. Everything else still inside zone. They ran a clinic with inside zone. Or duo. Duo and inside zone kind of look alike. So I'm going to call them all inside zone, even though some of them, like this one may be duo because of the double teams. But still, look at Kelce. Look how fast Kelce gets to the second level. They take that double team. Look at them hip to hip. That's what I'm talking about. Hip to hip. And watch Kelce get up to the second level. Bam, right where he need to be. But back to Swift. Look at the patience in Swift. That middle's clogged up. Jump cut. Can't go there. Look at him looking left. Stick that foot in the ground. Look at the stop and start. Bam, bam. No false steps. Bam, bam. And get north and south. I didn't realize it start and stop. Jump stop. Bam. A lot of people, when they try to change direction like that, they take 2 or 3 steps to slow down and stop. One step, gone. North and south. Swift was in his bag on Thursday. I'll say that. He was in his bag. He took advantage of the opportunity. Another inside zone with the tight ends splitting the formation. Using this guy to seal off is a godsend because these other 5, they're going to get their blocks. But using that tight end to kind of split the defense, it's nuts because how open it gets with him doing that. Look at the O-line. Everybody, hat on the hat. Hat on the hat with the tight end sealing it off. You got one-on-one with the safety. You could take that. You'll take that. Come on, AJ. Get your hands on somebody, AJ Brown. Come on. Another inside zone. This split zone again. Split zone, you got the tight end coming across the formation to take the end man on line of scrimmage. But you see that hole opening up? It's already opening up. Already. He ain't even got the handoff yet. Just hit it right downhill. That O-line so good that, you already see it. He ain't even got the ball yet, and the hole's already there. And he just got to go straight downhill. He actually hesitated a little bit too much. He should have hit this and went gone and got gone, I mean. He kind of puttered and stutter stepped a little bit too much on this one. Oh, I see what he did. Okay, I see what he did. Watch this. His little fake, his little jab steps. Watch what it does to 40. 40 going to jump into the inside. Watch. Bam, bam. Look at that. See, 40, by him faking 40 out, he ended up getting blocked by Kelce. So that's even better than I thought. Looking at it a second time, that's even better than I thought. That little fake ran the linebacker to a blocker. So he's setting his blocks up. That's all he's doing. And then it's the big run right here late in the game. Another version of inside zone or duo. Hat on the hat. Everybody's a hat on the hat. Everybody's a hat on the hat. And you see that opening already starting to form, and it's going to get even better with the guard. Or it's the tackle. With the tackle. Getting to the second level. Now look at that. You can't look all this cluster right here. And then you got the defense split. Him coming straight downhill. You can't beat that. Can't beat that at all. Now, make a guy miss. Now, this is what we didn't see most of the game. This is where he got a good chunk of yards right here. Watch him turn the speed on. 3 missed tackles. Now, he don't score, but still. To be a running back, you don't have to be a blazer. Being a blazer is extra. But the fact that he can make guys miss, get downhill, that's all O-line right there. Right at this point, that's all O-line. Now it gets to him. Make that guy miss, make that guy miss. And I'm going to use what I got to get probably another 30, 40 yards. So DeAndre Swift had himself a day Thursday night versus the Vikings. 28 carries, 175 yards, and a lot of it was inside zone. There was some variations of other runs, but for the most part, it was inside zone, and I showed you the one outside zone. So I appreciate you guys for coming through. And again, you can look for more stuff from the other 31 teams on this channel on More Sip the Talent. If you like what you saw, like the video. If you really like it, consider subscribing and hit that bell so you can be notified when the rest of these videos drop throughout the 2023 football season. So I appreciate y'all. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you chose to be here with me. And I'll see you soon. Peace.